At UFC Kansas City, two rising forces are about to collide. Ian Garry, the fast-talking, hard-hitting Irish prospect, faces off against Carlos Prates, the Brazilian knockout artist no one is talking enough about. It is a fight that could change the future of the welterweight division, and neither man plans to leave anything to chance. For Ian Garry, this is not just another fight. It is a mission. From the moment he signed with the UFC, Garry declared he was not here to just win fights. He was here to take over. He wanted to be the next big thing, the next Irish king to rule the octagon after Conor McGregor. And for a while, it looked like he might actually pull it off. He tore through early opponents with clean striking and an unshakable swagger. Fans started buzzing, analysts started whispering about championship potential, and Garry soaked it all in, promising that the best was yet to come. But behind the scenes, cracks were starting to show. While Garry's performances remained impressive, whispers began to surface about his attitude. Stories of intense gym sessions that sometimes turned too personal. Sparring partners quietly noting that Garry had a short fuse when things did not go his way. In interviews, his confidence sometimes bordered on arrogance. Reporters who dared question him were quickly shut down with sharp retorts and icy glares. The pressure of carrying the expectations of an entire country, of being labeled the next McGregor, was starting to weigh on him. And now he walks into UFC Kansas City, not just fighting Carlos Prates. He is fighting the growing pressure around him. Carlos Prates is a name casual fans might not know well yet, but inside the MMA world, he is a danger few want to stand across from. A former standout on the Brazilian circuit, Prates earned his UFC shot the hard way, through brutal wars in local promotions, through highlight reel knockouts that left fans stunned, through grinding out victories when others would have folded. Prates is not flashy on the microphone. He does not chase headlines. He lets his fists do the talking. Standing 6 feet 3 inches tall with devastating power in both hands and a sneaky kicking game, Prates brings a level of danger that few welterweights can match. He does not need many opportunities to end a fight. One clean shot can change everything, and he knows that beating a hyped fighter like Ian Garry could catapult him into the spotlight overnight. From a style perspective, this fight is pure chaos waiting to happen. Garry likes to fight tall, using his range and footwork to pick opponents apart. He is slick, sharp, and always looking for the clean shot rather than brawling in the pocket. But that exact style could get him into trouble against a power striker like Prates. Garry's tendency to lean back from punches could leave him open for Prates' sneaky head kicks. And if Garry gets too comfortable in exchanges, Prates has the power to punish even the smallest mistakes. On the flip side, if Garry stays disciplined and controls the range, he can frustrate Prates, force him into chasing wild shots, and methodically pick him apart over 3 rounds. The chess match will be fascinating. Does Garry play it smart and technical? Or does the pressure to deliver a statement performance force him into risky exchanges that could backfire? For Prates, the path is simpler. He knows he needs to make this fight ugly. Close the distance. Force Garry into a brawl. Turn the clean technician into a panicked fighter reacting to chaos. And if he can do that, he knows he can land the shot that changes everything. Beyond the technical battle, the stakes are massive for both men. For Ian Garry, a win keeps the dream alive. A win moves him one step closer to title contention, closer to the bright lights and big fights he has been chasing since day one. A loss, especially a devastating one, would be catastrophic. It would confirm every doubt, every whisper, every critic who says he is more hype than substance. For Carlos Prates, a win would be life-changing. Beating a name like Garry would put him on the map instantly. It would prove he belongs among the elite. It would shift him from prospect to serious contender almost overnight. And stylistically, this is the kind of fight where one moment of hesitation, one misstep, could end everything in an instant. When you have two men with this much at stake, this much pride, and this much knockout power, you are not just watching a fight. You are watching careers collide at full speed. There are no second chances when you step into the cage with everything on the line. And that is exactly why this fight matters. It is not just about Ian Garry's hype train. It is not just about Carlos Prates looking for his breakout moment. It is about what happens when two futures smash into each other, and only one can survive the collision. So who will it be? Will Ian Garry rise under the pressure, sharpened by the doubt and ready to prove he is everything he claims to be? Or will Carlos Prates shatter the illusion, handing Garry his first crushing setback and seizing the spotlight for himself? At UFC Kansas City, we find out. And no matter how this ends, one thing is guaranteed. After this fight, the welterweight division will never look the same again.